There's a new fashion twist this spring. Braids have become the hottest new hair trend. We've seen them on fashion runways from New York to Milan and on Hollywood A-listers walking the red carpet. This morning, Us Weekly jumps on the braid bandwagon in the latest issue, and here to show us is L'Oreal Paris celebrity stylist Johnny Lavoy. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
So you're going to show us a couple of braids. Before we get to that, Betty and I were talking, when we think about braids, we remember being young girls wearing braids. Can women really wear braids?
Absolutely. I mean, braids aren't just for Pippi Longstocking anymore. They're for everybody because there's such a diverse way to use braids, and you can go from fun and funky to simple and chic.
And the proof is in how well, for example, Emmy is wearing her fishtail braid.
Exactly.
This is one of the hottest ones on the runway right now, but it looks kind of complicated to pull off. It's not your standard braid.
It actually isn't that complicated. It looks a lot more complicated than it is. And this look is great for the younger hipster, you know what I mean, who just wants to look fashionable, but like she just threw herself together. The way this braid is done is just with 2 strands versus the traditional 3 strands.
That's why it looks different.
Yeah, I'll give you a little demo here.
Is that all it is?
All it is. You just take little hair from one side, pass it over to the next, pass it over, alternate sides, and that's it. And you have the fishtail. But what you want to do, this is kind of the undone look. So in order to get that undone look, you want to rough it up. So it's okay if you have pieces falling out. And you want to, after it's braided, you just want to kind of separate it and rough it up a bit.
Okay.
You know, and there's no, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect.
So it looks a little bit puffy, which is kind of cool.
It's a little more fashion forward this way.
All right.
It's called the undone braid.
The undone fishtail braid. Yes. Thanks a lot, Emmy. Let's go to Lisa, who doesn't have, like me, long hair, but she could still wear a braid as well.
Absolutely. You know, I chose Lisa because she has short hair, and I want, you know, people to know that, you know, if you have short hair, you can still take part in the trends. And what I did was actually made Lisa a braid out of some synthetic hair that you can get at your local beauty supply really cheaply. I put her hair in a ponytail.
Okay, let's show everybody.
All you need is hair long enough to get in a ponytail.
Back in a little teeny ponytail.
Exactly, and then it's just simply putting the braid on.
Ooh, that's very Greek goddess.
It's really beautiful because, you know, you can wear this with a pair of jeans or wear it with like a, you know, really beautiful summer dress.
I think Joss Stone likes that one. She's looking at it. Oh, she's braiding her hair. Joss Stone is braiding. See what you started, Johnny?
Just a couple hairpins. Then you want to secure it in the back.
Oh, that's adorable.
A nice little chignon. Turn it around for you in 1 sec.
And so this is a big spring trend. The braids are everywhere.
It is.
And it's kind of more elegant, right, when you go out?
It is. And what's so great about, you know, this trend coming out for the summer is the fact that, you know, it's humidity friendly. You know, as you know, humidity is not always the girl's best hair friend.
Right.
So it's a great way to control hair and humidity and make it visually more interesting to look at.
I love it. Lisa, you look great. Thank you. Christy finally is going to have a true chignon or bun because she has the long hair. She can do it with her own hair. Absolutely.
You know, and if you watch the award season at all, you saw that buns were everywhere. And this look is really a classic look, but we're going to put a fashion twist on it. And what I first did was I just finger combed her hair with some Elnet hairspray to give it a nice texture. No brush.
Purposely a little bumpy.
Yeah, you want that. You want that texture. So you just run your fingers through it. You braid it.
Okay, just braid a ponytail. We can all do that.
Braid it, yeah. You secure it after it's braided. I braid pretty fast here.
Yeah. And then you just wrap it around.
Yeah, and then similar to what we did with the fishtail, you want to sort of add a little volume to it just so it doesn't look too tight. Because you don't want it ballerina, you know, we don't want it dance recital, we want it more fashion. So by just roughing it up a bit and getting a little width in that braid.
That's really easy.
Yeah, so by doing that, all you have to do then is
wrap,
tuck.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and pin. It's that
And Christy
simple.
is good to go. Let's see what Joss thinks. Thumbs up?
Lovely.
Lovely?
I like this one in the middle.
You could have fun, Johnny, with Joss's hair, with all that long
great hair. Always been a fan of your hair.
Thank you very much. What about the hippie braid?
The hippie braid.
The one on the side.
See, you're right in trend.
See, I like this.
There's no limits. There's no limits to braids.
See, she did it. All right. Thank you, Joss. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, ladies.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.